This safety video will explain the hazards and precautionary measures for possible exposure to blood-borne pathogens, which are infectious microorganisms that can cause disease in humans. These blood-borne pathogens include but are not limited to human immunodeficiency, HIV, and hepatitis B, HBV, viruses. In addition to the medical field, the OSHA standard on blood-borne pathogens applies to employees performing maintenance activities which involve making or keeping a structure, fixture, or foundation in proper condition in a routine, schedule, or anticipated fashion and, if they experience occupational exposure to blood or other potentially infectious materials. Blood-borne pathogens may be transmitted through maintenance activities or while providing first aid or medical assistance. Blood-borne pathogens may threaten workers' health in various occupations, including first responders, housekeeping staff in some industries, and construction activities when there is an incident. Some general principles to follow when working with potentially infectious materials include minimizing exposure, never underestimating risk, and implementing work practices and engineering controls for exposure control. Universal precautions must be observed by personnel to prevent contact with blood or other potentially infectious materials. Treat all blood and other potentially infectious materials as though potentially infected with HBV, HIV, or other blood-borne pathogens. Proper PPE and sanitary procedures such as hand-washing and cleaning work surfaces must be utilized. Where there is potential for occupational exposure, the company must provide, at no cost to the employee, appropriate PPE such as gloves, face shields or masks, eye protection, and any other PPE fitting for the specific workplace and risk level of exposure to blood-borne pathogens. Immediately clean up and decontaminate surfaces and equipment. When the provision of handwashing facilities is not feasible, employees must be provided with an appropriate antiseptic hand cleanser in conjunction with a clean cloth and paper towels or antiseptic towelettes. Food and drink may not be kept in refrigerators, freezers, shelves, or cabinets or on countertops or benchtops where blood or other potentially infectious materials are present. Contaminated materials such as gloves and bandages must be discarded immediately or as soon as feasible in appropriate containers. When splashes, spray, spatter, or droplets of blood are likely to be generated and eye, nose, or mouth contamination is likely, masks must be worn in combination with eye protection devices, such as goggles, glasses with solid side shields. An HBV vaccination must be made available to employees after employees have received the training required by local regulations and within 10 working days of initial assignment to tasks with occupational exposure. Training is crucial for reducing risk, since not all employees are aware of workplace risks. It is necessary to provide training upon initial assignment and annually thereafter. Thanks for watching another CMS safety video. Please like and subscribe for updates.